The spacer is 70.5 inches. The reason is that the post is 2 by 2. The panel measures 72 inches over all the rail. I want 3/4 of an inch of panel to go inside the post. So that equals 1.5. You take that from 72, that gives you 70.5 inches. It also allows me, with this roll that I have, I'm not necessarily having to elevate my spacer to compensate for the downhillage, because I've got 3/4 of an inch of picket to play with. So even with a rack, you know, you lose when you rack. You don't gain, you lose. So that you have to be careful. If you have a heavy rack like in some of this that we have, you can lose a lot of space, a lot of footage.
Crazy because I do it this way, but I just find it to be much more accurate. Because when you put post panel, you got to dig that hole perfect, and then you got to mix your concrete because you got to float that post in there. And then when you got to lock it down so it can stay in place, and then you got to come back and do it again for the next one.
Yeah.
How do you keep that line straight? Now, how do you keep it level?
5. Now you see my 5. See, I don't know what most of you people do, but I try to bust them up as equal as I can.
Mm-hmm.
To 5s and 6s.
Mm-hmm.
That way I only throw my arrows in the corners and trying to make them as equal as possible.
So you have a separate template there for your 5-foot sections,
right,
and a separate one for your 6-foot.
Yeah, when you lay out, you know, I go by my measurements that I took rough to start with.
Did you order 5-foot panels? Yep. So you don't have to do on-site cutting.
Pretty much. The less I have to cut a panel. So,
Right there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. One time easy. Little love. Good. Just barely love it. Good. Go ahead. One time. Love. Good.
tap it to get it started well.
Okay. One more time. Easy. The stakes are used to set the elevation for the post, and I'm keeping it at about 6.5 inches, which gives me about 1.5 to 2 inches of clearance. And once by setting the string at the height I need, I can go back without any interference, and I can put my post in without stopping.
Once my strings are all set,
you can keep them in line and to grade.
I have line, I have grade, and I have nothing to worry about after that. And no matter how much tension you put in it, you're usually going to get a little sag in it. So just one more stop. That's good. Go ahead, drive it down.
So about 30 or 40 feet.
About 30 or 40 feet. You know, if you don't put stobs, it's gonna your string's gonna sag on you. And what's gonna happen when you finish, you're gonna see that belly in the top of your post.
Mm-hmm.
But when you get back and you look at your posts after you put them all in, and every one of the tops looks the same, that's the way it's supposed to be. What's happening is, if you're going to create a hollow space between your concrete and your posts. So you got to go back and put some water around your concrete. Elevate it, Will. Look, just underneath the string. Probably ain't going to take much. that.
Okay, one time. Good.
Put in 8 sections in about 10 minutes. Or less than 10 minutes. We just put in 8 sections of fence. No movement, no fighting. You know, all you gotta do is come back and lock them in. That's all you gotta do.
How easy is it, Frankie?
It's ultra easy. Get that? It's ultra easy.
Got it.